It's my birthday, so let's make my birthday cake. Ah, it looks so pretty. Crack 3 eggs. Milk. And oil. I'm using my homemade cashew milk. Whisk that really well. Now I'm going to add my cake mix. Oh my gosh, I just realized that there's sprinkles in here. And now I'm just gonna mix my dry and wet ingredients. Scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure I incorporated everything. Look at how beautiful this batter is. Grab a cake pan and pour in this batter. This cake batter tastes so good. I'm tapping it on the countertop to get rid of all the extra air bubbles. Put this in the oven. Put it for 25 minutes for now and take it from there. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I did wrong. It completely deflated in the middle. I even followed the freaking box instructions. I'm not sure what the hell happened here. I tried putting it back in the oven. It just did not poof up. I put it in the fridge overnight so it can set a little bit. So I've come to terms that this is how it's going to look, which is okay because I'm going to level the cake and frost it. So I'm totally fine if it looks like this. Plus it's me eating it. Who else is gonna eat this? I'm gonna put this to the side and start working on my buttercream frosting. I have 4 eggs here, and for that, I am going to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. Tap my egg on the counter, slowly open it. You don't want to break the yolk. And here's a hack. The best way to remove it is just use your fingers. Boop, boop. I'm gonna put my egg yolks right over here. Do it for all 4 eggs. And you always want to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites in a separate bowl in case the yolk breaks. You don't want to destroy the whole entire bowl. Last one. I did forget to mention, make sure your eggs are in room temperature. Save your egg yolks. They're very good protein and they make amazing custard and flan. In a pot over the stove, I'm going to add some honey, a little bit of water. Heat this over the stove until all the honey granulates dissolve. While that's heating over the stove, we're gonna start on our egg whites. To a big mixing bowl, I'm going to put these egg whites in, and I'm just going to mix this with my hand mixer. You want to keep beating these until they're about soft peaks. And to help with that, add a little bit of cream of tartar. Now this is totally not necessary. However, it does help stabilize the meringue. If you don't have it, don't sweat it. I've seen people use lemon juice. Basically anything acidic will help really stabilize these soft peaks. Also gonna add a bunch of salt as a flavor enhancer. Keep beating it. This is gonna take a little time. You can use a stand mix or you can do this by hand. However, if you're doing this by hand, then God bless you, because I could never. My egg whites are all whipped up. Look at how stiff this is. It's not flopping down or anything. My honey has completely dissolved over the stove and I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in the bowl. Now, when you pour the honey in the bowl, you wanna make sure you pour it in the middle and not in the sides, otherwise the honey can crystallize. Add in a little bit at a time and keep whisking it. By this stage, your meringue should be nice and glossy. Keep on whisking, don't give up. You'll know it's ready when your peaks aren't flopping over. Oh my God, my arm is tired. I should really invest in a stand mixer. Almost ready. See how it's kind of drooping over? It should be standing upright. Look how fluffy this batter is. This is exactly what you're looking for. And that cream of tartar helps a lot with the stabilization. What I'm gonna do is take some butter, soften room temperature butter, and you know it's soft and room temperature when you can do this. See how my finger just presses in so smoothly? And for that, I'm going to change my whisk attachment. Oh, by the way, these are safe to eat. Because we put that hot honey over the egg whites, it kind of cooked the egg whites, making it safe to consume. Add the butter one at a time while continuously whisking. Also, do not freak out, your meringue is going to deflate. However, it's totally normal. Don't forget to keep scraping down the sides of the bowl just to make sure everything is fully mixed in. Do not be alarmed if you see granules of butter in there. You just gotta really mix it. After whisking and trusting the process, this is how it's gonna look. Look at that super silky smooth buttercream. I love Italian and French style buttercream because I feel like it's not too sweet. American style is just way too sugary and too sweet for me. I'm going to level this cake up now, so let me take it out. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this is. Oh, I was totally not expecting that. Place it flat on my table for now. I'm going to level my cake. I'm using a leveler. You totally do not need this. You can just use a serrated knife and go ahead and take the top layer off. But I feel like this is easier to handle. Just slowly slice like this. I'm leveling the cake off because it makes it much easier to frost with, and it's always nice to have an even texture to work with. And don't throw this away. This is completely edible. I'm probably gonna eat it later. I'm gonna take this plate and carefully put the cake on top of it. So gorgeous. I'm gonna take a little bit of my buttercream, gently place it on top like that. To spread my buttercream, I'm gonna use a different spatula just because I don't want any of the crumbs to get into my main batter. I'm sure you guys can tell that I am not at all a baker. I think I should push out my frosting like this, so that way I can coat the sides as well. Go ahead and put this in the fridge so that the crumb coat can harden up a little bit. And once I take it out, we're gonna put the second layer over it. All right, so this has been chilling in the fridge for a hot minute. I'm going to add the second layer now. I think I decorated this cake to the best of my ability. And now I'm going to decorate. I have some rose petals and saffron. This is how it turned out. What do you think? That touch of saffron and those rose petals really brought this cake to life.